Hey, welcome back. It's Tuesday. It is Tuesday where we are. That is the back of Troy's head, my favorite part. Sorry, that was uncalled for.
Yeah, it really was.
That wasn't good
I didn't realize
communication.
you liked the back of my head.
That wasn't profitable
I'm
communication
not sure
at
how
all.
I feel about that, Bill.
Well, I didn't mean anything by it. It was a joke.
Okay.
I went for the cheap humor. Listen, guys, we're talking about the ways we can communicate our heart, the way we can share our heart, the way we can be productive in our recovery by the way we talk and share with others. And in fact, that word share is really what we want to focus on today. There are 5 things we've identified that we're going to break through on the week, different ways we can communicate. I'll just let the cat out of the bag early, okay? There's sharing, there's venting, there's complaining, there's soapboxing, and then there's poisoning. So I wanted to talk today about sharing because this is really what we want to start off with is the positive side of this. Tell our guys again, remind them what's the right way to share.
Yeah, and here's what I'll say about share. The first thing, the reason we even use the word share is because you are in communication. You're not trying to convince someone of your perspective. You're not trying to get someone to do something you want. Communication primarily is supposed to be a tool for connecting. And so by sharing, what I'm suggesting that you do is you share yourself. That's why it's far more effective instead of saying, gosh, Bill, you look sloppy today. Or gosh, Bill, you look raggedy today. Or gosh, Bill, that's a goofy looking hat. Instead, I could say something like, Bill, I feel confused and concerned about your attire today because it makes me wonder if you're really taking care of yourself. So you see the difference
I
there,
do.
Bill?
I don't mean to laugh. That was pretty funny example.
Yeah, it was. It was a great example. So the bottom line is I could just attack you, but instead I share my heart with you and I share things from my perspective instead of just attacking you. Sharing is about connecting and being known and someone knowing my heart, even if it's something difficult. On the flip side, I could talk about, something that I want you to know about me and a struggle I'm having. The bottom line is sharing connotes that I want you to know what's going on inside of my heart, inside of me.
And you did that in a format that I know they probably picked up on and they're familiar with. We call it the IFAB.
Yeah, absolutely.
I feel about because.
I feel about because.
And that always gets to the heart.
Yes, and it helps us not attack someone else because it's our stuff, it's our emotions, it's our feelings.
Okay. And the principle of sharing, I kind of jotted down some notes here. My thought, and I want you to respond to this, that sharing, if it's done correctly, is really about sharing truth, sharing authenticity, and unburdening myself of stuff I may need to discuss and try to promote growth in others.
Yeah, I would say it's about connecting. And if I will connect, then both of us can grow. Yeah. So the goal is connection. Growth is the outcome of the goal of connecting.
Okay, so we're going to use the word sharing as sort of the optimal word to describe the positive, correct way to communicate your heart. I feel about because I want to share this with you because I care about you. I'm grateful for you in my life that I can entrust this information to you and that you can provide feedback and that we can both grow closer to God together. Share. That's the way to communicate. We'll talk more tomorrow about some more confusing words.
Not helpful ways to communicate.
Less helpful.
See you next week or tomorrow.
Tomorrow will be better if that's okay with you. Troy, come back, Troy!